Hello, dear subscribers. Hope you all are doing great. A warm welcome to our YouTube channel. Here we upload amazing facts related to food, technology, psychology, horror, and many others. Enjoy the facts and share it with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep supporting. India produced 2.5 billion phones in 10 years, become second largest smartphone maker globally. Mirrors facing each other don't produce infinite reflections. Each reflection will be darker than the last and eventually fade into invisibility. The microgravity in space can cause an astronaut's blood to run backwards. The highest temperature ever recorded on Earth was 134 degrees Fahrenheit in Furnace Creek Ranch, California, USA on July 10, 1913. The bearded vulture is the only known bird that primarily eats bones, making up to 90% of its diet. The time we spend dreaming helps us overcome painful experiences. Crocodiles have no lips and can hold their breath for an hour. Tigers are more likely to win in a fight against lions. This man grew his hair for 3.5 years to make a wig for his girlfriend. In 1975, odd behavior of dogs and other animals led to evacuation of a city who hours later experienced a 7.3 magnitude earthquake. Place a rubber band around an open paint can to wipe your brush on and keep the pan off the side of can. Figs are pollinated by female wasps who lose their wings in the process of pollination. The wasp has no way to get out of the fig and so they die inside, and then the fig enzymes break down and dissolve the wasp. Compound eyes of mosquito under electron microscope. One of the better known landmarks on the way to the summit of Everest is the body of Green Boots. Green Boots was an Indian climber who got separated from his group and took shelter in the mountain. He waited for someone to rescue him, but he froze to death. Using a red pen to write someone's name in Korea is considered very rude. There are certain metals including potassium, sodium, lithium, rubidium and cesium that are so reactive that they oxidize instantly when exposed to air. They can even produce explosions when dropped in water. Mother cat brings her little kitten to the hospital. Medics rush to help them. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's dreams to become a fighter pilot for the Indian Air Force were shattered when he was ranked 9th when there were only 8 slots in IAF. Google Maps from 1963, the hotline staff helped everyone who called to find the right location and determine the route. Mirrors not only reflect light, there are mirrors that can also reflect sound, also known as acoustic mirrors. Placentation in plant refers to the formation, type and structure or arrangement of the placenta. The above picture shows some types of placentation. Fall streak hole is also known as hole punch clouds. These formations occur when part of cloud of water droplets freezes into ice crystals. This is a developing human embryo at 40 to 42 days gestation. At this stage, he begins to acquire human characteristics. An earthquake is the perceptible shaking of the surface of the earth resulting from a sudden release of energy in the earth's lithosphere that creates seismic waves. Ceiling fans are useful for cooling only. When they move air over skin, they cool our bodies two ways, by aiding evaporative cooling and by aiding connective cooling. A case of Raynaud syndrome where blood could not get to the surface of the skin and the affected areas turned white. The world's largest refrigerator is a 27 km long cryogenic distribution line on the border between France and Switzerland and is a part of large Hadron Collider. A lunar eclipse occurs when Earth places itself between the Sun and the Moon. Friday's lunar eclipse was called Strawberry Moon Eclipse. According to the NASA, the Moon will be close enough to opposite the Sun that will pass through part of the partial shadow. The record for the longest ever backwards motorcycle ride was set by Deepayan Chowdhury in Jabalpur, India on October 7, 2014, lasting 125.52 miles. World Environment Day was established by the UN General Assembly in 1972 on the first day of the Stockholm Conference on the Human Environment, resulting from discussions on the integration of human interactions and the environment. De Leon III, also known as Lil Poison, still holds the Guinness World Record for the youngest professional gamer in history. Some individuals who claim never to have felt romantic love suffer from hypopituitarism, a rare disease that does not allow a person to feel the rapture of love. Argentina has the highest and lowest points in the southern hemisphere. Psychology says 92% of breakups or divorces are caused by stop talking to each other when it is most needed, between unspoken words and unexpressed feelings, most of the love is lost. Always remember that not discussing a problem does not solve the problem, it multiplies. Lack of communication ruins everything because instead of knowing how the other person is feeling, we just assume. Closing the gaps in our hearts starts with bridging the gaps in our words. Thanks for watching.